RTD is time to English New Edition. For tonight headlines, we have the consultation meeting to strengthen the strategy to fight COVID-19. For the international scene, a strong commitment expected from the United States concerning the climate summit. Welcome to our newsroom. The President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Omar Guelleh, in the framework of an important meeting with all the officials of the different departments and services collaborating in the fight against COVID-19, gave today firm instructions for a new efficient response of our country towards this pathology. The holding of this meeting on assignment of rapid results in the fight against COVID-19 was imposed on the President of the Republic in the prolongations of the renewed acuteness of this disease under our skies in recent days. The goal is for the head of state to circumscribe the disease again in our country and make it as its initial appearance in Djibouti harmless, under control, and our harm way during these meetings. This was essential questions of declining the broad outlines of a strategy aimed at revising downwards its current levels of prolongations and its capacity to fit the profile of a high-risk pathology. The realization is under the aegis of the Prime Minister of the Authority and of the Prime Minister Abdul Qadir Kamil Mohammed, and collaborations of the synergy concurrence in the fight against COVID-19 constitute a new parameters of actions through which our country intends to negotiate its salutary fight against the coronavirus. In also planes, the measures provided control at the levels of the borders. For his part, Dr. Ahmed Abdullah, the chairman of the National Commission is in charge of the instructions and the deployment of the COVID-19 vaccines in this meeting, among others officials. The Prime Minister and Dr. Ahmed Abdullah said that this pathology is the chairman of the National Commission is in charge of the instructions and deployment of COVID-19 vaccines. The holding of this meeting and the assignment of rapid results in the file of the fight against COVID-19 was imposed on the President of the Republic in the prolongations of the renewed acuteness of this disease under our skies in recent days. The messages of congratulations from illustrious leaders and other prominent personalities wishing all success and achievement to the head of state, His Excellency Ismail Omar Guelleh, following his re-election. They continue to flow to the presidency of the Republic. The latest of these messages come from the Secretary General of the United Nations, the Deputy Secretary General of the United Nations and Executive Secretary of Commission for Africa, Vera Sangue, in his own name and in the name of the Secretary General of the United Nations system, Antonio Guterres. I convey to my brothers, President Ismail Omar Guelleh, my warm congratulations following his re-election, is wrote in the telegram sent to the head of state. Your re-election is an additional opportunity to strengthen the long-standing friendships and excellent cooperation that existed between our two institutions. He continued, you can be sure, Mr. President, in the similar messages addresses to the head of state. The Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro welcomed the privileged natures, congratulate the head of state Ismail Omar Guelleh, and welcome the privileged natures of the relation between the Republic of Djibouti and Venezuela. He then expressed the hope that the re-elections of the Djiboutian president will contribute to the strengthening of the constructive bilateral cooperation that the two nations maintain in all areas. As part of the celebrations of the World Day of Creativity and Innovations, high school students in the capital participate in a workshop to present technological innovation in programming robotic. These activities took place in the high schools of Pika 12, Balbala, and Gabod, and CFF Omar Gel Ahmed, where teams of the 5 high school students developed a robot capable of powering power plant at scale and building a transmission networks in the most efficient way. For MEVOP, this day of celebration of creativity and innovation is part of the school project initiated since last year in all schools in the country. The high school of Balbala had worked one of very ambitious project that included many modern technological and digital innovations, including a robot entirely designed and developed by a team of students. As part of the soccer tournament for the blessed month of Ramadan, the president of the municipality of Balbala visited yesterday afternoon some district of the 3 of the municipality of Balbala, Wahledaba, and Pika 12. The soccer tournament for this blessed month of Ramadan continues in the capital and especially in the various neighborhoods of the municipality of Balbala. This tournament, organized by this sports association, has brought together several teams of different categories. The Ramadan tournament allows young participants to live fully this month by practicing sports. The participants in the tournament have addressed warm thanks to the president of the municipality of Balbala for his support, which allowed a better organization of the competition. Following the multiple complaints registered by the Brigade 6 and 7 and related to extortions with the use of the white weapon, the gendarmerie of the brigade were able to put the hand to the presumed authors, indeed using bladed weapons and targeting vulnerable people. This individual took more than 20 cell phones from his victims. It was in the morning of April 19, 2021 at 6 a.m. that the gendarmerie got hold of these criminals. At the same time, 9 individuals suspected of receiving the stolen object were also arrested. The search is carried out of these squatters, allowed the gendarmes to seize 21 cell phones, but also various household appliances and clothing, including 27 pants, 25 shirts, and 22 shirts, 9 short Bermudies, and they were able to stolen by the same individuals at the central market of the city of Stadium. For the international scene, Nigerian students kidnapped at university in the Maduna. Gunmen attacked a university in the northern Nigeria state of Kaduna, kidnapping an undetermined number of students and killing an employees of the institution's local authorities reported Wednesday. Ransom payment in early March, gunmen attacked the boarding schools of vocational colleges in Kaduna, kidnapped 49 students, and home only they were released. The kidnappers were released. The kidnappers released shocking virtues, and the victims being wiped and demanding ransom payment for their families and the authorities. Joe Biden is convening a virtual global climate summit that is supposed to mark the returns of the United States to the fight against global warming, with an ambitious goal that the U.S. president hopes will set an example for the rest of the planet. The Democrat will speak in the mornings before the 40 foreign leaders invited for this meeting over 2 days, including Chirac and Xi Jinping, Russian President Vladimir Putin, Indian Narendra Modi, and France Emmanuel Macron, and Pope Francis. This is it for the news. Thanks for watching us. Have a good evening.